Okay folks, this will be an interesting one, a very interesting one. Let's see how we go with this. I don't know how this one's going to look. I'm going to leave it on 100. Photocopier's making some terrible noises, folks, as I've just started it up, but that's no excuse for the company. This is the company, Konica Minolta. Shai Amana, the CEO, is the idiot. Anyway, enough about that. What do we got? We got here what's known, I think it's Contact, or it's some other brand. I don't know if it's actually, yeah, it looks like it's not the actual brand book covering material. It's not actually Contact brand, but it's like Contact. And we'll just show you again up far away like so, and we'll just get a close look at it. It's basically themed on nerds, you know, cool, super nerd. What else? Nerds are cute, you know, that sort of shit. Yeah, I love nerds, folks. So it's not my cup of tea having it all over a book, but I really do appreciate nerds and what the contributions they make to the world and society in general, using their smarts. And it's always been something I've found really appealing, is the nerd. I've always admired them since I was a 10-year-old. That was when I started, when I learned about them with the computers and shit. And basically, I have every good reason to admire them for their superhuman tech skills. And they're the ones that should be running our world. They should be running the corporations like Konica Minolta, for example. They should be running Apple. They should be running those sorts of countries. Samsung. So, you know, we've got idiots running everything, and that's why everything's gone to pot. And the nerds and the geeks don't get any kind of admiration anymore, because we can't get in there and improve anything for everyone else. And it really is a crying shame that nerds and geeks are just sidelined. Many of us as a whole just become fanboys and fangirls of Apple and Samsung primarily. So there's all this fanboy and fangirl culture happening, but there's no actual participation in the actual corporate world. It seems that way. I know we've got the likes of Bill Gates and that, but we need more. Bill Gates and Elon Musk, they seem to be doing something really interesting, but we need so many more of them to get the work done, to help our planet, to help society, to really make the world a better place. I think this is pretty much how I want it, I think. But basically, we, as nerds and geeks, we don't get much say in how things are done. My goal one day is to take the corporate world by storm and redesign the photocopier pretty well from scratch, because it's all plastic, it's all tinny, it's all short-lived. Everything has to be redesigned, folks, with superior workmanship and materials. Environment and the human race should take precedent over profit. So we've got to make the world a better place, folks, and you have to get it. And that's the thing. How do we get into the corporate world when the corporate world is so full of assholes who are greedy and don't have and make problems for people like myself? I'm disabled at the moment, so I I can't climb the corporate ladder until they have technology to fix the brain damage I acquired at birth. I had a cord around my neck and came out feet first. So the parts of the brain that are extremely sensitive to that kind of to oxygen starvation, I read somewhere with a hippocampus and the short-term memory. These are essential for learning, and if you can't learn, well, what the fuck are you going to do? So I look forward to the days when they have the medicine, or should I say the technology, and maybe a mixture of technologies and medicine to help make it work again, my brain. And basically I'd like to make a photocopier company that cares about the planet and cares about humanity, gives a lot of money away to important causes such as science and, again, humanities. Science and humanities, yep, giving money to that, to make the world a happier and greener and cleaner place. That looks really quite busy, but I think now we can call it quits.